Chilling like a villain. What's going on, Transient? Good to see you. Welcome in. What's going on, Avocado? What's going on, Joseph? Just chilling tonight. It's a little late. I know. Man, what a day. Finally starting to get some easier work, but I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm running on fumes here. I got my second wind after work for some reason. How's everyone doing tonight? Or should I say afternoon in the Philippines? I didn't watch your latest video, Transient. I know you're offering a patch or something for sale on Etsy. I'll have to check that out. 3 p.m. Almost tea time. It's been a long day. Yeah, it was a long day for me as well. Very hectic for me. So what's everyone up to? Anybody notice anything new? Anything interesting? Power Stacker is making patches. If you want one, they'll be for sale on Etsy. Okay, Pirate Stacker. Thing is, I don't want to give out my personal information, so I'm probably gonna pass on the whole Etsy thing. But if he has like Venmo or Cash App or something like that, I'd be down for that. So I got some I got some gold and silver today in the mail, and I'm expecting another vintage bar tomorrow in the mail. And I'm also expecting something from a community member, so it's all coming around the same time now. There's no internet when I woke up. That sucks. Yeah, finally. We had a delay because of the snowstorm, I think. So it always said it was going to come on Tuesday, and then Tuesday came, and unfortunately, they didn't deliver on Monday. Whatever happened, whether the snow, the rain, the sleet, whatever, they're supposed to deliver, right? Now everyone is litigious, and they're afraid of people getting hurt and suing them. So they shut down mail delivery on Monday. What is that bullshit, man? It's just bullshit. Sucks when there's no internet because also no Netflix. You know what they got, Transient? They got this little remote thing, like anywhere in the world. It's like a wireless, receiver for internet. You pay like $20 a month and you get unlimited internet like anywhere in the world. That's probably what you need to get. It's like a little device. They're not that much money. It's not Starlink. You don't need Starlink. That's way too expensive. It's just a wi. It's just like it's a receiver. It probably just uses satellite technology too, and it's like $20 a month, and you use it anywhere. It's unlimited internet for like $20 you pay. Hey, what's going on, Theodore? Tikanis, what's going on? Nah, man, I said it's $20 a month. That's too expensive. I'll even send you the link, man. I'll show you. I'll send you the product. What's going on, Renee? Good to see you. Welcome in. You're leaving? Yeah, it's kind of late. I don't know. Once I start my new part of my project, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do these late night live streams anymore. I don't know why you keep talking about Starlink, man. This has nothing to do with Starlink. It's like $20 a month. Anywhere in the world, you get unlimited internet. All right, no problem, Theodore. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. I'm taking some time off, probably in April. So I'm just gonna go away for a couple days, I think. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Yep. I don't want to say where though yet. It's a surprise. I think maybe when I get there, or maybe when I meet up with someone who lives there in the community, I'll let you guys know. Because I wanna possibly meet up with someone in the community. So I didn't even tell them yet that I'm gonna be going there. So this is like hush hush for now. Greece, man. Let's go. Let's go to Mykonos. We're going to Mykonos, guys. Gonna stream from the Aegean. Be on a boat in the middle of nowhere with blue water. Gonna have some ancient Greek drachmas. Nah, Vegas is your guess. All right, that's one possibility. Avocado. All right, take care, Theodore. Mexico. Yeah, you hear what's going on in Mexico with the drug wars now. Yeah, I never found Mexico appealing to go to as far as, I mean, I want to go to Chichen Itza. I want to see the pyramid there. I've always wanted to see that. But right now, I'm gonna wait till things cool down there, I think. What's the dog man? I don't know what the dog man is. Gonna look for chupacabra. Australian stack. Austrian stackers going to Australia. Yeah, I saw that. Where is he, in the UK now or something? He said he was gonna go to Australia. I don't know when. I don't know when and where. Like a werewolf type animal. Cool. What's going on, Joe? They got nice coins in Mexico. Yeah, speaking of Mexican coins, you guys can see I got some here, but I'm thinking about getting some Mexican silver coins. I don't want to say which ones, but I think I could maybe make some money off of them if I get them graded. There's a guy who's selling them. He's an older gentleman, and he's selling them for a decent price, a little bit below what eBay's selling them for. So he claims they're in pretty good condition. So he's gonna send me some pictures tomorrow, and yeah, I'm thinking about buying some. That's gonna tie up some funds that I did not want to spend, but it is what it is. I can't pass up a good deal, right? If I can make at least 50 to 200 bucks per coin, why, depending on the grade, why not, right? Yeah, I love Mexican coins. I love Mexican gold and silver, as you guys can see here. So what's everyone up to? The price of silver is high now. Went up a little bit. I'm actually glad I bought some silver before it went up. So we'll see what happens with the prices. Thanks, Transient. Yeah, one of my favorites. Love my Mexican gold and silver. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff on the ways. I still got to do a video. I bought some vintage bars I want to show off. Kind of interesting stuff that you don't normally see every day. Kind of low, pretty low mintage if you trust all Engelhard, but I don't trust those numbers in general. So you'll see some interesting silver that you normally don't see. I'm gonna have to make a video maybe this week. I can never get enough of that 50 peso Sanjo, looking at them so much. Thanks, avocado. So do I. I was hoping prices would drop so I could buy some when I get back. You never know, they might drop. Never know, by the time you get back they could be lower. There's 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 been known to be large fluctuations on a daily basis, so you might be pleasantly surprised one day when you come back. Yeah, I was hoping it would hold around there too. I'm lucky I got a vintage bar. It was around 75 when I bought it. The price had just dropped. I was so happy, and should be getting that tomorrow. So that could be an amazing find. Gonna wait and see about something about that bar. Man, silver at 70. It's crazy, man. Compared to last year when silver was at 30. Isn't that insane? It's like three times the price now. $90. Crazy. Never would have believed it if you told me a year ago silver would be $90 or plus, or 100, over 100, almost $120. It would go up to. I wouldn't believe it. Now I'm really ticked off. I sold my 200-ounce bars when it was only about 40 an ounce. Oh well. What's going on, Stuart? Yeah, I don't know. I think you better do it soon because the price of gold and silver are going up. So I don't know if the ratio is going to go back down. Usually, what happens is usually gold tends to spike first, and then silver tends to spike after it. But the percentage wise, silver out usually out. I think it always outperforms gold when there's a spike in the short run. But over time, I think gold is going to outperform silver. But you never know. There's all sorts of craziness going on right now with silver, so it's anyone's best guess. It's like the Wild West right now, pretty much. Oh, I could easily see that, Joe. 5,800 after Iran gets striked. I don't know when it's gonna happen though, but if I had to say, I'd say it's probably like a 90% chance that we're gonna strike Iran. So my friend who used to be a stockbroker on Wall Street, who just got into gold, he basically I've been telling him to buy gold for years, and he wouldn't listen to me, and he finally bought it when it was like at 5,500. He bought ETFs. So he's like, if we attack Iran, gold's gonna go through the roof. So he's uh he's betting it's gonna go up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Silver will smack down come May. I hope it does, Renee. That'd be amazing. I'd love for it to go back down to that or even lower. That'd be amazing. And when it does, I'm probably gonna load up on it. I don't think we're gonna see below 50 for sure. If it gets to about 60 ish, I'm probably gonna start buying a lot of silver instead of gold. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I've been sending out some mail. The other day I sent out like 6 pieces of mail to different channels and community members. So Avocado Man, you are next. Gotta send you something out, brother. Been been slacking. And Transient Man, I gotta send something out to Mr. and Mrs. West Texas for you. So next time you pass through there, they could give it to you. Because I've been slacking for like, you know, a few years already. Since I started my channel. You were one of my first 5 subscribers. So I wanna send you something extra special. I'm gonna try to do it very soon. Man, I wish I was on vacation. I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm only taking 5 days off probably. And then I'm getting off what is it, Memorial Day in May anyway. I get a vacation for like a week and a half off paid. So yeah, it's a pretty good job I'm in. I get um overall with everything being off. I'm trying to figure this out. 20 I probably get over a month, closer to a month and a half, like paid days a year. So that's pretty good. Vacation. Yeah, it's a French word. Oh man. Yeah, no problem. No problem, avocado. Yeah, man. I don't even remember when I went on a vacation. I went to Nashville, but that was for work. That was in September. Um, haven't been on a real vacation in maybe like 3 years, 3 or 4 years. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this vacation for sure. Oh, okay. That's cool. Hospital day. What does that mean? Are you a nurse, Stuart, or are you a doctor? What do you mean hospital day? You gotta go to the hospital. You gotta get a checkup or something. Yeah, my birthday's coming up too. I don't want to say when it is, but it's coming up. You haven't known the meaning of weekend every in many years. I don't know, transient. I don't know if you heard about it. There's this new there's this new act that Trump is gonna pass, not to issue CDLs for illegals. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if you heard about that. If you saw his State of the Union address, I was watching it. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I know what that's like, Stuart. When my mom was in the hospital last year, last couple of years, like in and out. It was rough, man. Going to work and then having to take trains and stuff to go to the hospitals and stuff. It was not fun to do. Oh man, yeah, that he went a little too far when he said that. I'm like, gotta gotta put chill a little bit, Trump man. Don't showboat. uh, I'm surprised he didn't. I thought he would say something like really crazy, but for him, I think he was kind of. I think it's pretty tame what he said last night, or a couple nights ago. Yeah. Uh, so what's everyone doing? Anyone stacking anything, selling, buying? I got a couple things in the mail today, and gonna probably do a video on those in the coming weeks. Got my vintage bar coming, and I got some stuff from a community member I purchased, which I'm looking forward to that as well. Trying to save my money, man, but things keep getting in the way. When I see a good deal on PMs, I gotta buy it. Yeah, exactly. Oh wow, that's messed up, man. Oh no, I was thinking it was this. It was in California, I think. I think it was in. I don't know if it was in California. The guy ran over that little girl, and they thought she'd be like paralyzed or something. And she's been recovering. They're gonna name it after her. So, and well, I don't want to get into politics now. I'd rather not, but I just want to let you know if you heard about that, if you saw the State of the Union. Man, it happens every single day, and that's the sad part. That's the sad part about it. It's like, you got people who can't even read English and they don't understand these signs that are posted on the roads. You know, they don't see like road work ahead or slow down or yield or whatever it says. And that's a big issue, if they can't even understand what the signs are saying. That's a huge problem. That's, you know, they're not only putting their own lives at risk, they're putting other people's lives at risk. Anyways, yeah, man, can't wait. Can't wait to chill. I started this damn project in September, and I've been working my ass off for this damn project, part of the project, and it's gonna be over in about a month. So I'm gonna be switching over to another part of the project. They're gonna just trial by fire, pretty much. I know the work. I mean, they got their own format, and when I went for the training, it was just they were just getting they were just starting from pretty much almost scratch when I went for training. So they've been doing production already since September, October, and I don't know what they're doing exactly. So it should be interesting. I'm already familiar with the system, so it helps. Shouldn't be too bad. I know. Well, it could be said the same thing about a lot of jobs, Stuart, unfortunately. So it's a big problem. What's going on, Bob? Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. I'm trying to save up some myself, but trying to save up some for my vacation as well as there's a coin show coming up in March. So I don't know. Yeah, definitely a lack of training. I mean, look what happened during COVID with all these nurses coming in, and I noticed it. I noticed it even like 2, 3 years ago. You could tell these people who went to school and who just graduated now and who are starting like in the last couple years that they don't know what the hell they're doing. They just got into it because they need a lot more people in the medical field, right? And you could tell they don't even speak English, some of them, properly. So it's an issue. It's definitely a huge issue. Not having the right type of training, it's just like all these like schools popping up, and it's just it's just it's just a whole mess. It basically trickles down, it's just a whole mess from top to bottom. You got a coin show in June. Why would they cancel it? Why would they cancel it? Did you go to the one that OC was at? Because you're not that far away from him. He had a booth there. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but he had a booth in Long Beach. That's not too far from you, right? Avocado man, what were you saying? where did where did I see that in your video? Was that mail call you did today for those guys? You said you said your wife's having twins. what, what was that about, man? Double trouble. Oh man. Oh, the one in January. Oh, okay. That sucks, man. That sucks. Now with automatics, it's easier to drive a truck and you get low quality drivers. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have to yeah, stick shift. Yeah, no, I'm just joking with you, man. I heard. I was watching a show tonight and a guy like this guy was like was dating this girl and he named an animal after the girl and he's like, "Oh, she's pregnant." And the father was there and he's like, I'm gonna have a heart attack," and he's like fainting. It's like, no. He's like, "I named the animal after her." Oh man. What's going on, Wanda? You know how to double clutch? Nice. Uh what's that? I'm trying to think of that movie. Why can't I remember it? That's probably one of your favorite movies, Transient. You seen the movie Over the Top? One of my one of my teachers in high school. Well, he I don't think he wasn't my teacher, but he's a teacher, and he was actually in that movie. He was a professional arm wrestler. So he told me he played Stallone in arm wrestling, and he's like, yeah, he's not that strong. He's- he easily beat him in arm wrestling. He won one kid, not a whole baseball team. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. Two two for the price of one, or you get a oops baby. Black Dog is worst truck driving movie. They got so much wrong, except the black dog thing is real. You don't get enough sleep and you start to hallucinate. I liked Over the Top. I saw that when I was a kid. They had it on TV. I was like, oh, that was a good movie. Like, it was about a kid too, so I was a kid back then. Will graded modern coin proofs ever command higher premiums again? Graded modern proofs. That's an interesting predicament you're in. Let's see. We got some ultra cameo proofs here. Anybody is interested? I did post these in a post. I hope they don't show my face. I got a couple here, guys. If anyone's interested, let me know. I don't know if they're going to command a premium again. I think they will eventually. I think everything is cyclical. I think if you wait long enough, it will. I mean, look at junk silver like a couple years ago. Look at how high the premium was on junk silver a couple years ago, right? Now people are giving it at like 15, 20, 25% under melt. They can't get rid of it, right? Meanwhile, a couple years ago, it was like one of the highest premium items you could get for silver. So everything is cyclical. I think eventually proofs will command a higher premium. Proof 70 Ultra Cameo Gold Eagles. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think I might have well, I have the ultra high relief. It's technically they didn't have that designation back then. But it's pretty much proof like. Yeah, exactly. Over the top. Yeah. I love that movie. That's really nice. Proof, ultra cameo proof gold eagles. It seems like people like 90% of anything, whether it's gold or silver, has fallen out of favor right now. It seems the pure silver and pure gold are what's driving demand right now. So I'd say it's probably a good time to try to stock up on 90% stuff, whether it be gold or silver. I want to get some pure gold stuff, but it's been hard to find lately. I've been forced to get roughly 90%, 90 to 92.7% gold coins. Yup, I just showed them right now. Well, I don't know. I posted something in my community post. It might be there. I showed a couple just now, some proofs. I do have some. I think the reverse proofs I sold a while ago already. I did have them at one time for sale. Yeah, those are the ones I just showed. A couple of them. You never saw Over the Top Transient, and you're a truck driver, man. You gotta watch that movie. If it's on Netflix, you gotta watch that movie. If you're a truck driver, especially. I'm re- I'm really surprised you never saw that movie. For a Stallone movie, I thought it was actually I don't know. It gets mixed reviews, but I don't know. Maybe if I saw it now, I think it's dumb, but as a kid, I liked it. So it says the film was a box office bomb. So I guess it wasn't such a great movie. Oh, YouTube movies? You pay for the premium service for that? I never tried paying for YouTube. I'm getting really tired of these damn commercials on YouTube popping up every 5 minutes. I'm starting to think I'm gonna get YouTube Premium already. I just can't deal with this commercials every 5 minutes. Rambo First Blood. Yeah, that's a classic. That is a classic. Yeah, not his best movie over the top, but I don't know. As a kid, I think I liked it. I really want to get some Mexican silver and some Mexican gold. I'd love to get a reverse proof Mexican Libertad. I've been waiting to get one of those. That's on my Grail list of coins to get. That and just a regular BU Buffalo. I don't have one. I just got the proof Buffalo last year, so I just want to get like a regular one. So those are probably the only two coins I really want to get that I haven't gotten yet. Yeah, they're pretty low mintage every year. Same here, avocado. Cause with these prices of gold, man, who knows? Gold might be out of reach even for me in a couple years. So I'm gonna get it while I can. But yeah, I can't wait to go on vacation because I'm probably gonna be hitting up some bullion dealers when I go on vacation. And what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna ship it back to me. I'm probably not gonna take it on an airplane. I'm probably just gonna ship it back. It's probably better that way, I think. I know, man. 6,000. It's not at 6,000. I hope not. But yeah, for something like this, it's already, yeah. It's like 6,200 for something like this. I'm pretty sure I paid like 4,200 for this last year. This is already like 2 grand more than I paid. This thing I think I pay like 5,800, and this is the key year too. So it's already up like what, at least $400 in like a month and a half. You have to arm wrestle a guy for the custody of your child, for God's sakes. Yeah, that was over the top. Yeah, one of the teachers who worked in my school, he was a professional arm wrestler. He easily beat Stallone. He told me, he's like, yeah, he might be like jacked up and shit, but he ain't that strong. You're staring down 70 in a couple weeks now. Wow. Probably mostly drawing it down slowly. Yeah, my plan if I live so long is to I'll probably still add stuff like as I get older, and pass it down to whoever, you know. But it's gonna probably be mostly my savings. Go I'll probably sell a little bit like once a month, you know, once every couple months I'll sell some stuff just to live off of that or whatever 401k or whatever the hell I have. But yeah, probably start eventually winding down when I hopefully I live that long, when I'm closer to retirement age. Although I intend to retire a lot earlier. We'll see what happens. All I know is that it's only going to go up in price as time goes by. That's the only thing that I know for certain about precious metals. At least in our lifetimes. Until they start mining asteroids, you know, I don't think the price of precious metals are going to go down much. They're not gonna be able to, unless they develop some technology where they could dig really deep underground and extract gold and silver. We've only mined a very small percentage of the known silver. I forgot. I saw a video. They said it was so minimal, the amount. I think they said something like 2.5% of of known silver we've mined. So definitely a ton of silver out there. Gold, I think we've mined a lot of it already. I think they say that we're gonna run out of mines by like 2070 or something for gold, um, unless we develop maybe some new technology to extract it. Because there is more gold out there, it's just inaccessible using current technology. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's get a few hot dog stands post up in front of the Diamond District. There used to be so many of those hot dog stands, like you hardly see them anymore. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess people are more health conscious and they don't want to eat stuff off of the street, but you really don't see too many of them anymore. They're there in the city, but they're not as popular as they used to be, I guess. I never had any intention of cashing out. That's good, man. That's good to pass it down. Yeah. I'll see, how things work out for me, but I think in a pinch, like if I want to do something or buy something expensive, that I'll, eventually use it for that, but it's basically savings. That's what I'm using it for. Because why save money, right? If you keep your money in the bank, it's losing value, right? And who knows what's going to happen to money in like another 20, 30 years. So this thing is going to be around. This is real money. So it's one place I like to convert my fiat to real money. It's just, history repeats itself. I just I'm I've been learning so much about money in general in the last couple years, about the Roman Empire and the denarius, and how originally it was almost pure silver and then eventually it was like 5% silver. So it's pretty much inflation is what happened. So it's pretty much history repeating itself right now as far as the devaluation of the dollar. So I don't know what's going to happen to the dollar. It might disappear. It might be replaced by something else, by digital, by crypto, or who knows what, right? So this I know is going to be worth something whether it's a dollar, whether it's uh, Rembe or whatever the hell it is, whether it's crypto, it's gonna be worth something, some form of global currency. So we'll see. SAS troops carry a belt of gold sovereigns. Really? You know what I've seen on eBay? I've seen these little. I don't know if they're made of so. I don't think they're made of silver, but I've seen these little holders where people used to keep sovereigns in. Like you load it up or something, and you just like peel one off the top. I've seen those before. Man, I'm kind well. I'm kind of not sorry that I sold so many sovereigns last year and maybe one or two this year. I probably sold at least like 8 or 10 of them. I'd say that I had traded them, and I'm not sorry because I got stuff with them that I wanted more than the sovereigns, and I still have a few of them, so I didn't get rid of all of them. It's a good coin. I like to trade up for other stuff. I wait till the price of gold goes up, and then I trade it for other stuff that I want a lot more than the sovereign. Gold for gold. That's my strategy. Gold for gold. Yeah, I get it. Like in an emergency, of course, but for me, it's gonna be mostly my savings, my retirement savings. So we'll see what happens. Unless I win the lotto. Take a little dip mostly from my 401k. I'll probably cash some of it out as I get older. Um, probably my gold is probably going to be worth my precious metals are probably going to be worth a lot more than my 401k though. I just started investing again in a 401k last year. So the company I worked for before actually gave me some money. Like I didn't even know I had it until I got something in the mail a couple months ago because I didn't want them opening it up for me. I was like, I don't want a 401k with you guys. And they just like gave me some cash and they show me that how much it's grown. So it went from like 5 or 600 to now it's like $800. So it just keeps like growing. So they must have invested in something good because it's up like 20, 30%. I was like, shit, I'm surprised. It went up so much in like a year, less than a year. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna. It's good to diversify your. I don't. Should I say? I guess fiat. I guess I'll say yeah. Diversify your fiat. Silver is your 401k. Good call. Past 3 years, you doubled your investments. Don't know how, but it's doubled. Yeah. I started stacking gold when it was around $1,750 an ounce. So now it's over 5,000. So it's more than doubled for me. Some of it, not all of it, but some of the stuff I bought early on. I bought my first 1 ounce gold coin. It was a proof AGE. I paid $1,975 for it. I didn't know it was gonna be proof. I bought it from a coin dealer. I'm like, yeah, I want a 1 ounce AGE from 1986, and he gave me a proof one. I was like, all right, I'll take it. So yeah, now I don't know how much something like that would go for. Probably at least 55, 5,600 bucks, I would think. But who knows? Somewhere around there, 5,500 ish. Profit sharing. Anyone look closely at the Weimar hyperinflation? Yeah, that was in Germany. I know about the Weimar uh, hyperinflation. Used to have to take a whole cart full of banknotes just to get like a loaf of bread. They used to burn money for fires, and they used it for other things too. I'm not gonna say what. Collector coins aren't as valuable now. Exactly. Yes. And that's what I did. I was this guy. I was very fortunate. I don't think this guy was in touch with the market reality going on right now. So I traded some vintage silver for a CC Morgan dollar, and the prices are actually still up a little bit because the actual, the spot price of silver has been going up. So I got it really cheap last year, and get I was able to get the better end of the deal, I think. So I've been wanting to get rid of that CC Morgan for like at least 6 months now. So I was able to get rid of it. But yeah, the price actually went down for Carson City Morgans last year. If all things were the same, if the spot price hadn't gone up, let's say it was relatively the same, the price of stuff like that would have went way down. But because of the spot price actually tripling, it's gone up like slightly. Just maybe because of the spot price. It hasn't really changed the price. But yeah, collectible stuff like CC Morgans and graded Morgans and peace dollars and walking liberties. Like no one dealers don't care about that stuff. They'll basically sell it to you at like spot price. If you have like a common date ASC that's graded, MS70 even, with an ungraded, they actually prefer the ungraded ones, but they'll pretty much sell them at the same price right now. There really isn't not much of any, if at all, a premium ungraded stuff like that. You never bought into the CC type, never will. I mean, some of them are very rare, like the 1893 Carson City is a very rare, date. There's certain dates that are extremely rare that command high prices, and stuff like that will always command high prices no matter what. The price will usually, I've noticed, not just with coins but with watches as well. The stuff that have extremely low production numbers will generally maintain its value and only either stay the same or increase over time. They usually don't decrease unless they find like a lot of them, like a lot of them come to market. That'll be like for a coin, that would be the only way that the price would probably come down. Knowing what I know, I would have stayed away from graded coins, just stacked 22 and 24 karat gold and 3 fine silver. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why like I never everyone was buying 90% a couple years ago, and I never wanted it. I don't have this is I'll show you the 90% silver I got. This is the only 90% silver I have. Aside aside from what I've picked up in the bank for free, which are 27 half dollars. Most of them are 40%. These are the only ones I got for 90% because no one, I never saw the value in 90%. I always thought people were paying way too much for it. I just had a feeling to stay away from it. I had tubes of Mercury dimes. I even sold to a community member last year for 21 times face for a tube of Mercury dimes around this time last year. Because I said, I know I love Mercury dimes, they're my favorite 90%. But I said to myself, you know what? I think these things are overpriced. Because the prices kept coming down the last couple of years, right? But because of the spot price going up, of course, But if you think about it, what is it? It went from $3 to $9 maybe, but no one's paying that now, right? You're not going to get $9 for a Mercury dime. No one's going to pay you for that. Pay that pay if you go to a dealer to try to sell it, right? So I said, let me get some barbers because I think in the future these things are gonna go up in price. Just like Morgan and Peace dollars started going up during the pandemic. You used to get them for like 15 bucks a piece, and all of a sudden they were like 40 bucks a piece because of the demand. The survival estimates for these things are so low, like you wouldn't believe it. The estimated survivals of these things, if you check on PCGS's app or their website, and they're not in the they're pretty slicked out, but it's very hard to get them above like VG condition because they just don't they've been worn out, most of them. They just don't survive. You just don't see them in good condition. They're extremely expensive. Depends where you go. Well, I mean, right now things are starting to get a little better with junk silver, but in general, people are still paying back of spot because that's what the refiners are paying. If they're even accepting 90% at all, a lot of them aren't even accepting it. So it's hard to move 90% right now. Yeah, man. I mean, it was a good time a couple of months ago when the GSR was less than 50. I mean, that was the time to do it. Around 50, I don't think you're gonna get a better GSR than that. I don't think it's gonna go lower than that. I did mine last year at 88 to 1, and I was happy I got this thing. So I wasn't looking at the GSR. I was looking at me making a $7,000 profit. I wasn't really I wasn't really caring about the GSR back then. I was taking the proceeds and putting it into gold. That's what I was thinking about. So everyone has a different strategy, but as long as you're putting it into PMs, man, you're winning either way. Whatever you decide to do, silver to gold, gold to silver, gold to platinum, platinum to silver, silver to platinum, whatever. Damn, it's only 2:51. I'll probably stay on not more than a half hour. I'm running on fumes right now, so yeah, my main goal is to for this year is to try to get as much gold as possible. If palladium and platinum start to go down, I'm probably gonna get the 2026 1/10 ounce kookaburras in platinum and in gold. I know Hero Bullion came out with them today, so I'm waiting for the price to go down a little bit, the spot price, and it will. It's cyclical, it goes up and down, so I'm waiting for it to go down, and we'll see what happens with that. But those are some good coins to get if you could get the 1/10 ounce kookaburras. Those are good coins to get. The LCS has a mover and a shaker. The smelter he works with operate in the same manner. That's good. Yeah, I mean, here in New York City, obviously, like it's a huge market for precious metals, and bullion exchanges has never stopped buying 90% or 40%. They might not pay a lot for it, but they could move it. They have the customers here. Um, so some people still want it. People are probably hoarding it now because they're getting it at a discount, so they're waiting for it to go back up again when there's a premium on it, like there was a couple years ago. It's crazy. A couple years ago, you're paying like 40, $45 for an ASC when spot price was like $30 an ounce, right? And then like a year later, I was getting ASCs for like $30 each when spot was like 20 something. So I probably should have bought a heck of a lot more of those ASCs. I pretty much sold them all too. That's the thing. Like I flipped so much stuff that I wish I would have saved, because I love vintage and I love my gold, and you know that's what I that was pretty much my strategy when the price of silver went up. I'd buy mostly vintage because vintage usually had a high premium over spot. So now that spot prices have increased, I think the premiums on some more generic vintage silver has actually gone down by a lot. So you could actually get, percentage wise, over a spot, you could actually get some vintage relatively cheap right now. All right, avocado, take care, man. I'm gonna try to get that thing out to you by tomorrow, or definitely by Saturday, the latest. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Man, it's so dusty in my room. I gotta clean my room, man. I breathe in this dust all day. Can't be good for me. I got an air filter too, but I don't use it. All right, Stuart. Have a good night. Take care. If you're leaving, yeah, I'm gonna stay up for a little longer, just a little bit. I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Blockos? Good to see you, man. What you think about the Canadian men's hockey team in the Olympics? not trying to not trying to start any argument here. They played extremely well. First time in a long time that the U.S. won, so give people props where they're due. I didn't actually see the game. I saw some clips of it. Yeah, exactly. We'll win in like another 40 years, right? They don't. They never. I was watching. I love the Olympics. I love watching different events. Summer, Winter Olympics. It doesn't matter. I always try to watch as much of it as I can. But I didn't see too much of the curling. I like curling. I was trying to watch it. I was watching it on different channels, seeing they had different coverage on different channels. I saw. Did I see Can? I didn't see. I don't think I saw Canada. I saw the U.S. women's curling. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun watching the Olympics. I like watching it. Yeah, I'm really tired too, man. I'm like, I'm not. I'm probably gonna call it a night. Maybe in another 5 or 10 minutes. It's good. There's at least 10 people in here though, so happy about that. Uh, anyone got any plans for the weekend? Damn, I just remembered I gotta go to my chiropractor on Friday. I normally go on Sundays. He's open on Sundays, so luckily he's like he literally is like right next to where I live, so makes it very convenient for me. You're dodging out work. All right, take care, Renee. So what's going on with the Royal Canadian Mint block blockers? Coming out with anything new? Anything interesting lately? Do they have a YouTube channel, the Royal Canadian Mint? Because I know the Perth Mint does, and the Royal Australian Mint does. I always get like a notification. I always see their videos popping up for the Perth Mint when they have new stuff coming out. I used to love buying stuff from the Royal Canadian Mint about like a dozen years ago. I was buying stuff from them back then. I heard people had were being some people couldn't get on YouTube a couple days ago. There was like an outage or something. I don't know what happened. What's going on, cool man? What's your question? Oh, Canadian Mint. All right, I'm gonna click on that. Oh, there we go. Royal Canadian Mint. There we go. Boom. Yeah, I want to get some more Canadian coins. I want to get a maybe a gold maple this year, 1 ounce gold maple. A lot of times they actually have it at spot in bullion exchanges, so we're very close to spot. So maybe I'll get one soon when there's not more than like a 20 25 hour over spot price or less. I got a lot of the 1/10 ounce ones. I used to have a lot of maple grams, but I sold those. But yeah, I used to love their coins. I gotta look to see what they have now. I haven't really been. I've been buying a lot of Perth Mint stuff. I've been following them. But the Royal Canadian Mint has some really nice products. Those are my two favorite mints. 15 Royal Canadian Mint products for next week's auction. Nice, man. I have to check it out. I think I briefly saw you were having an auction. I couldn't attend. I was busy that night, but hopefully I can make it to your next auction. And that's the thing I'm worried about too, getting stuff from Canada with the tariffs right now. But you said you found a way to avoid it, so if you could ship it to me without any tariffs, that would be amazing. If I do win something. So what do you take as payment? Do they have PayPal in Canada? I think they have PayPal, right? I don't have PayPal, but what do they have? Do they have Venmo, Cash App? Usually I just trade with people. There's a guy, Canadian Silver Seeker. I usually just trade stuff with him. So I don't usually have to worry about sending money. But what forms of payment do you take? I'm kind of curious. You use the Canadian peso. What is that? What's the Canadian peso? Canadian peso. You take toonies or loonies. I got some Canadian coins. When I went to Canada, I still got a few. Uh Gemstone encrusted silver. That sounds pretty cool. PayPal and gold. Yeah, you could send from Venmo to PayPal and vice versa. What you used to do, you needed like to set up some like it was like some Visa something or other, but now I think you could just do it PayPal to Venmo and vice versa, which would be amazing. I could finally send stuff to people who have PayPal using my Venmo. JK, man, what's going on, brother? I heard you're picking up some Mexican coins lately. Yeah, I could always send you some gold blockers. I'll send you some pesos, some dos pesos. How about that? I'm always picking up 2 and 2.5 pesos. So just got 4 Libertads in yesterday. So the rumors are true. I actually do know someone who is selling a ton of Mexican silver, but not Libertads, like old school Mexican silver. So I'm thinking about buying some and getting it graded because it seems like the prices are going crazy for that stuff lately. So I don't know if you'd be interested in any stuff like from the 1800s up until the 1970s. This guy got all this different Mexican silver coins, different denominations, 1 peso, 5, 10, 100 peso stuff. I don't know if you're into that or just the Libertads. It's actually not that bad if you use a flat rate. I found a website. I did a GAW a couple years ago, and I shipped to Renee, and it really wasn't that much money. I don't know if Renee is still in here. He was in here earlier. I don't know if he wanted me telling people that he's up by up there in the Great White North, but yeah, it wasn't really that much money. I don't think I spent more than like I want to say like $20. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, man, I'm probably gonna pick up some stuff from this guy. This is an old school collector. He got them a long time ago from from well, I'll let you know. If I get them. I'll probably pick some up. I'm probably gonna get the 5 pesos mostly. I guess I'll let you know if anyone's interested. 1947, 1948 in near Gem BU condition. So if you're interested, JK, let me know. I could hook you up. I'm probably gonna get them graded first, but I probably hook you up with a deal close to what I pay for them. So if you're interested in one or two, I could hook you up. 1947. Yeah, he had more of them. He's starting to sell out, but he's still. I'm probably still gonna get about half a dozen of them from 1947. I know it's a lower mintage, but when I look on eBay, the prices for the 48 are going for more money than the 47, which is crazy. I don't know why, but yeah, he had about a dozen of them from 47, but now he only has about half a dozen. So I'm probably gonna pull the trigger tomorrow. So if you're interested in 47, I'll just probably buy the rest of them out from him if he still has them by tomorrow. But he has all those like 1 peso, 5, 10, 100 peso from like mostly from the 50s to 70s. I don't know if you're interested in any of that stuff. He also got some older stuff from the 1800s. I think he sold that stuff out already, but um Yeah, he's not too far away from me too, so when I do buy them, it shouldn't take too long for me to get them. I know, it's crazy, man. That's why I was debating. I'm like, he has over 20 of the 1948s, and then I looked on eBay and they're going for so much more than the 1948s compared to the 47s in the same condition, like MS like 66 or MS 65. If you compare it, the 48s are going for more money, and I don't understand why, because it's like 10 times the number of 48s as 47s. So, or whatever. I don't even, at least like that much. So, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to get the 47s for sure. Thanks for helping me with that decision. I'll definitely hook you up with at least one or two of them if I get them. But I want to get them graded, so I'll still give you the price I paid though that I got into them for, because I owe you big time, man. Nice. He's telling me not to expect them to be a 65, but they're in BU condition. So probably low BU, probably like 62, 63, 64-ish. So we'll see. Because I know once it gets up to that 65 grade, that's when they start going for big money. But you never know with this guy. I don't know. He bought them from some wealthy guy, so he said they're in pretty good condition. So we'll see. Yeah. I should just tell him. I'm waiting to see pictures. He keeps like procrastinating with these pictures. I should just tell him, maybe I'll just buy him already. The hell with it. Like sight unseen. I'll just tell him to hold them for me. And I'll get the remaining whatever he has left for the 47s. I think he has like 7 of them left, and then um 48s, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking about getting about 12 altogether, so maybe I'll get like 6 of the 48s. But yeah, I didn't really want to divulge what I'm gonna get, but as long as you're in here, I said, I know JK's into Mexican coins. I better. I don't want to be stuck with these things. I know they're pretty popular, Mexican coins in general, but I want to try to move them as quickly as possible once I do get them. So, yeah. All right, guys, there's not that many people left in here. I'm gonna head out. I just want to thank everyone for stopping by tonight who's still in here. I do appreciate it. And guys, like I always say, stack that gold. Have a good day and a good night to everyone. Take care.